live on Facebook or something.
Twitch, YouTube,
all the hit things. Cowboys up 6-3, and
they should be up by what, 17-3 at least.
Yeah,
maybe 21-3 depending on how.
So you have the garbage call, the non-pass interference, non-holding call.
Noah Brown was mauled in the end zone,
which would have given you first and goal, from whatever. And, yeah, you might have gotten in, but let's say they do get in. For sure there. The CeeDee Lamb drop touchdown, 100%.
And what a great throw by Cooper Rush. I mean,
dude, he's playing great.
Great play design. I mean, he's put a ton of balls on the money, little slants over the middle. He's been very good.
I know.
Working within this system.
Dare I say better than someone else that plays quarterback on this team. So, yeah, he's played great. But, yeah, the Cowboys have controlled this game, for all intents and purposes. Obviously, the block field goal, that looms incredibly large in a 6-3 game. Mm-hmm. But also the Giants are going to bitch and moan, rightfully so, on what happened there at the end of the half with the Sterling Shepard pass interference, offensive pass interference on Diggs, because that's a terrible call.
Yeah.
Terrible.
It really was.
Yeah. I mean,
there was no malicious intent.
No. I mean, Shepard turned his head at the last second and saw Diggs crossing. To be honest with you, how did Diggs not see him?
I don't know.
He's running at him.
I think the bigger concern is, does Diggs have a concussion? Because he looked pretty shaken up down on the ground, and they showed him on the sideline. And could he, maybe just his bell was wrong, or, with concussion protocols, you never know.
Yeah, I don't know. Did he come out there for the last couple of snaps? He probably didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see. He was on the sideline, so I'm not sure.
Yeah. And then the Cowboys, of course, have that opportunity at the very end to kick a 59-yard field goal, which is well in Maher's range, and he doesn't connect.
And you owe Donovan $1.
I owe Donovan $2.
Uh-oh.
Actually, we had two bets. I lost both of them, and so I owe him $2. And if anybody wants to Venmo me,
or Zelle,
or Zelle, Cash App, PayPal, check. I'll take a check. I owe Donovan a lot of money, so we'll see if I can afford that. But beyond that, yes, Cooper Rush, bright side. Cooper, great. Tony Pollard, awesome. He had, that the longest play in the Cowboys season so far, the 46-yard run, I do believe.
They've ran the ball for 9 yards a pop tonight.
Yeah,
Zeke's good too.
Zeke's run the ball really hard. I can't believe they're only winning 6-3.
Yeah,
that is without a doubt. Okay, so we all said the same thing. This is going to be a low-scoring game. We all could have predicted 6-3. There's no doubt about it. Like, if you would have asked the 6-7 guys that were in there what they thought the final score of the first half would have been, I bet you half would have said 6-3, something ridiculous. That half was not a 6-3 game.
Really, both teams moved the ball pretty well.
Yes.
The Giants had a couple of drives that you thought, oh, man, things are getting dicey here. But really, penalties for both teams have sort of hamstrung drives. And it feels like Tyler Smith is looking like a rookie tonight. He had a false start and a holding call.
Right.
But they decided to mix in Jason Peters at guard, and he just paved the way for Pollard on that super long runner up the left side. And, I mean, I don't know what his pitch count is going to be tonight, but
was that his first play of the season, too? I swear to God, they put him in there, and boom, he popped that one, or at least sealed that block off. So, yeah, that was good. Trying to think on defense, the Parsons play, DeMarcus Lawrence has been great. The 2 sacks and multiple pressures beyond that.
Also, Dorrance Armstrong with the block field goal and the sack.
Yeah.
Dude, Daniel Jones, it's just a matter of time before he either fumbles or throws it. I mean, a couple of balls have been tipped, should have been picked off tonight, you would say. I mean, he is being himself tonight because Dallas is applying a ton of pressure. I mean, they're better at tackle from what they were in the past few years, but it feels like the pocket is collapsing over and over. And it's just a matter of time before he coughs one up.
Yeah, the defense is really, really good tonight. I mean, really good. If you're giving up a couple of drives and in the end it's a couple of field goal attempts, then, I mean, what more can you ask for? The play by Micah Parsons when he trucked that tackle and almost killed Daniel Jones right after he got that pass off was just incredible, man. And you know what? I feel bad for that. I think it may have been a guard.
It was Lewinsky.
It was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, so he didn't even know that Micah was coming at him. And Micah's trying to get picked off by the tackle and then cuts inside and just rips that guard's head off, and he falls back and looks like a total clown show.
By the way, Mike has been held 3 or 4 times tonight, and it just hasn't been called. Dallas has committed 5 penalties. I think the Giants have committed 3. They could have been called for 4 or 5 more.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Kellen Moore's called a really good game. How about that 3rd and 13 or whatever it was in the sweep play to Zeke?
Mm-hmm.
That was awesome, man. I mean, again, it worked, so it was a great call, but that's why they are great calls. And so I think that, the CeeDee Lamb drop, geez, dude, that is – it looked like that he didn't even – it looked like a kid in 7th grade that was going to catch a ball, like kind of use his arms and like he wasn't prepared for it almost. And that ball hung in the air as CeeDee was crossing for, 2 or 3 seconds, but it hung up perfectly.
Yeah, Cooper didn't just lay it up there and he had to adjust. He hit him in stride. It was a perfect throw.
It was a Danny White, beautiful touch pass across the field. And so for him to drop that, dude. And then how about the gall for CeeDee to turn around and go, man, that was my bad. No shit, man.
we
come
know.
On. Good Lord. That was so ridiculous. Can I say that?
But Noah Brown, and maybe it's the whole chemistry thing with Cooper Rush, but Noah Brown has come up with some catches tonight. And
yeah,
I mean, I thought we would be missing Michael Gallup tonight because, we were all expecting him to be here. They're on the road. Oh no, you can't expect Noah Brown to replicate what he did last week, but so far he's been very good. And they're without Dalton Schultz.
Yeah.
And Peyton Hendershot committed a penalty tonight, which isn't good. So you haven't got a lot out of the tight end spot. So
no.
But dude, they're running the ball for 9 yards a carry. Keep running the ball. Let your defense play. Daniel Jones will make a mistake, and hopefully they can punch one in. I think that would be enough.
So will all that happened in that first half mistake-wise, will that come back to bite him in the ass? That they should be up, whatever the score should be, 17-6 maybe, let's say.
Yeah.
Let's give the Giants maybe a field goal because they got screwed there at the end of the game. But a 17-6 game feels like it would be an insurmountable lead right now, And so now it's a 3-point game. The Giants get the ball. Wait a minute. Do they get the ball? Who got the ball in the first half? I can't remember.
I think Dallas had the ball
Dallas,
first,
okay. So the Giants get the ball here, and, who knows what happens. But you can't blow so many chances like that, and we'll see. But, yeah,